that protect blue, Act
Right.
Blue, Act
There you
Blue.
go. There you
That
go.
was the name of their fund. They got tricked out of it because the Democratic Party played on the emotion, and this is where we get played as black people. I'm not saying all black people are Democrats. Our trauma is big business.
Come on.
Everybody makes money off of our trauma.
That part.
So if you see an individual who's constantly talking about they're going to address our trauma, going to address our trauma, we feel like that person or group may be an ally until they get what they want, and then they give you the ass to kiss.
Mm.
And this is what the Democratic Party has always done to us. They play on the emotion. They play on us. We are a select group of people who an injustice has been done and it's never been right and it's been continued going on, and people are playing on it. And she had her wake up call because she realized, oh, they're really not about minorities. I don't got the complexion for the move. I'm not part of the grift. I'm not going to get a job. I'm not going to get elevated in the Democratic Party. And this is what happens. This is she got her Chinese wake up call. As Paul Mooney said, you get your nigga wake up call. Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Come on. Come on, Q.
Oh,
That's what she just got.
my brother, I've been following this Chinese bitch for months. Let's talk about what really happened. If you watch her, she's really panhandling for white dick. And it should be kind of easy because she looks like a boy.
Mm.
But I guess they're too feminine. They're a little more macho. She could pull off being a tranny, a lady boy. But, doesn't always work out. When you watch her, she's just crying to be an Asian babe that's abused by some white dude. I've seen this shit in the university. White Asian women that want to fuck white men.
Tila Tequila.
Let's just get real with this. Let me tell you something. Back in 2007, I got invited to come to University of Maryland to speak to some Chinese students from the Republic of Taiwan, right?
Mm.
And I don't know, we're supposed to talk about race, whatever. And I understood these people are playing with me. I said, well, shit, I like playing too. So I said to them, I know what you've heard about us. And I put up the N-word and all the other kind of stuff. Then I says, but let's talk about what we know about you. And I put up gook, chink, slant, all this other kind of stuff.
Oh shit! Come on, come on.
And said, that you guys have small dicks, blah, 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 blah. Your dope dealers. No. I said, and I start putting the little images up, and these motherfuckers start getting upset. I said, but you know what? And someone says that's in the past. I said, you know what? It really is in the past. But let me ask you, you Chinese guys, have you gotten any attention from any of the Asian American women since you've been here at University Park, University of Maryland, College Park? Do Asian women look you in the face? Do you think you have a chance of getting some sex or even a relationship out of any Asian American woman that you've met since you've been here? They all drop their heads. That says, what color of men do the Asian women go with when they're not black? Since we're such bad people, okay, I'm gonna just make us zeros. And they says they only like white men. They don't like us. I says, okay, now we're gonna go back to the bad black people. Do you feel like black people are out to get you, to hurt you, to harm you? And they all says no. Actually, if you smile at a black person, they'll smile back. If you speak to, they're the only people that really treat them like humans. It says, yet you hate us. And yet we've been taught to hate you. But your own Asians, if you were to stay here, would you want to live in this country? And do you think you could get married in this country? And they says, let's be honest, you'd have to mail order a woman because none of them would take you. They want white men, and if they're really out there, they want a black dude because black hits the spot. I said, but let's get off of sex. That's not really fair. That's not fair for me to talk to y'all, about sex.